Hey, what's up, fam? It's Big Red, Street Gospel. I'm just sitting here just thinking about the difference between war and peace. The price, how much it costs for peace. The price of war. I can remember back when I was coming up, we acted in a different way toward each other. You know what I'm saying? We had different respects for elders. We talked and conduct ourselves in certain kind of ways. We had respect. We respected one another. Even the gangsters, develop, respect for each other, even though you don't get along, don't like the cat, based on where you live, geographical location. That you and all true acts doesn't have a motherfucking thing to do with. Because your mama, your parents, whoever nigga decide to pull up, park, nigga, yeah, make a spot right there for your dog ass to live. So you could have really been from any hood, any set of banger was in it. You know what I'm saying? Because on my street, you know what I'm saying, me, 7th Ave Montclair, those people live right across the street from me. They ain't involved in gang banging and none of that type of shit. Period, point blank. Simple. But through our experiences as being gangsters, you'll run across some miraculous shit. Sometimes that we don't even understand how this shit happen ourselves. Case in point, I know this cat man I met in Calipat, Gear Gang, straight for real, fruity on Crip. You feel me? I'm not really too familiar with a lot of gear gangs and all that. But he was a tight, cool motherfucker, but he was about his gear though, you feel me? We was tight, cool as a motherfucker in the penitentiary, you feel me? Calipat. I end up bumping into this brother on 43rd and Crenshaw. Got the big old G tattooed on his neck. Gear gang fool for real. And I mention this because of the fact that he a stand-up dude. It kind of be all kind of cats, on Crenshaw, 43rd up in that area, you know what I'm saying? Me going to Daddy to get some food, this, that, whatnot. But I ran into the cat. Greeted me with almost no respect. Got a couple of homies here, you know what I'm saying? Woo, this rare from Jones, woo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Me. That's the difference between war and peace. Because clearly could have like flipped the script, man, with a couple of his partners. I'm right there, pulling up, get something to eat. All that going and them niggas, man, whoop, you feel me? But he chose to stand on peace as a Crip, a Keyway, in the local area on the west side. Another case in point. It was a cat from schoolyard that was giving my little homies the blues. I gotta admit it, because they even spoke to me about it. They got at him, as he was getting at their ass shit. Thought they killed the man, but they didn't. End up knocking his eye out. Nigga survived. Came back for some more. So anyway, the homies ended up telling me about the cat, what kind of car he got, you know what I'm saying, me. Went and put his shit in the paint, you know what I'm saying, powder blue, Luxury Sport Monte Carlo on the things and all that. Now, I got the coupe on things, all black, with all the bullshit. Bumper kit, snotty nose, brains blowed out, limousine tints, you know what I'm saying, whoop. Yeah, the 4.25 engine in that bitch, nigga sitting on cold and chrome D's, nigga, for sure enough, ain't no question. But anyway, I ended up coming from my baby mama house, coming over the hill, man, down Christian, coming from Inglewood. Now I see the car sitting at the light, so I slide up on the side of the light, man, right there on Florence and Crenshaw. So I'm looking at the car and I'm like, man, I know this dude the little homie's been talking about. And I know he seen my coupe, man, this nigga real from Peace, though. No, clearly he from schoolyard. Don't get along, got some bullshit trigger racing going on for us, the little young homies. We followed ourselves all the way down Crenshaw to Adams, side by side. Neither one of us left each other's side. I can't see in his car, I can't see in mine. I must have left on Adams, you know what I'm saying? Because it's East-West Adams with me, baby. So I mentioned this story because of the fact that I end up bumping into this same cat. He ended up catching some murders and all that shit getting all day. But he was in Salinas Valley when I got transferred from Calipat. And they sent me to Salinas Valley to Goon Squad was escorting me, across the ways and all that. I ended up going back to the hole because it was a disposition for California. Anyway, the cat seen me and remembered who I was. It was like, man, you Rev, because I guess some of the cats probably told him when I got off the bus, whatever that name. Rev pieced on me because he was schoolyard. So when he see me, like, man, your name Rev, I'm like, yeah. See me like, man, I remember you, I know you, man, I know you. I'm like, well, nigga, who is you? He tell me his name, he from schoolyard, right? And I'm like, oh, this in my mind, I'm like, oh, that's the cat, man, the homies is trying to knock down. So I really don't know what he was on anyway. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, I ended up going to do 8 months in the hole. Come back, get, released to the yard off the fish roll and all that. Like, he worked on the yard crew. The cat see me, getting some laundry and pull me to the side like, hey, man, I really want to thank you, man, for what you did. At the time, I didn't really understand what the fuck he was talking about, man. They ain't from schoolyard, nigga, so give me some, give me some distance, fool. What you want. Because I know who he is, nigga. You in there for some murders, nigga, about some of my niggas. So anyway, he ended up telling me the same story I'm telling you about. I slid up on the side of him, on Crenshaw and Florence years ago. And I'm like, man, you want to thank me for what, nigga? You feel me? I'm getting kind of attitude because I don't know the nigga from schoolyard, some old dumbass shit. So I'm like on some aggressive nigga, Blackstone jungle, nigga, what's happening? And he was like, man, I appreciate you not shooting my core up. And I'm like, shooting your core up? He like, yeah, man, we was on Crenshaw on Florence. She was in the coop and this and the other. Man, I thank you, man, because my son was in the back seat. That's what he told me. My son was in the back seat. I mentioned this story because of the fact that I gained a friend from Schoolyard Crip, which is a rival of the Blackstones, the Biddy, and the Jump. Because in our tracks alleys, they really was our partners when we grew up because before it was Schoolyard, it was Midtown families. We used to function over there with them, going back and forth to Mount Vernon, up and down, watching all the bush shit. But he made a choice in the decision not to choose war with the Reverend, but to choose peace, man, and extended his hand in friendship. A keyway, Crip nigga from Schoolyard, for real. On the yard, Salinas Valley 4 yard. B yard, matter of fact. I think it was 2004. 2005. Yeah, because we left Salinas 2005, opened up New Delano. Yeah, because they took the whole B yard and gave it to the PCs. But I'm mentioning all this so you will understand that we have a choice as individuals, as a clique, set, hood, gang, whatever you want to call it, to choose either war or peace. I think that peace is a lot cheaper than war. Economically speaking, if you choose peace, that means it's going to be an economic growth amongst our tribes, our communities, neighborhoods, and all that. Because there's a freedom to move around and build instead of tear down. Funerals and all of that. I mean, I got some of my best homies, man. You know what I'm saying? Me address is right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Inglewood Cemetery. Matter of fact, man, my son's mama is there. Died while I was in prison, man. Peace and blessing on her soul. But I say all this because I know I'm not the only person out there at my age, my generation, that don't want all this killing and shit to stop. All this black on black disrespect and crime to come to a fucking end, man. Can't control everything. But the parts that we can control and stand up and say something about, to try to stop some shit and establish peace, I don't see a motherfucking thing wrong with that. I don't give a fuck how hard you is, how many niggas you done shot, killed, or whatever the fuck may be that don't nobody know about even the law. But if you're in a position to where you can influence your tribe, your homies, the partners, whatever, to choose peace over war, man, now you talking about some real G shit. Because we follow in the footsteps of those who was wanting peace before us and was willing to die and kill for that peace. Now that's some shit to really ponder. What role and position I play in establishing peace or promoting war? Damn. I'm just talking to you, man. This is street gospel, man, the Reverend. Just something to ponder, something to think about, man. Something to take into consideration. Something to talk to your homeboys and your friends, allies, buddies, uncles, nephews, cousins, niggas, sisters, all of them. Nigga, bring the conversation up. Tell them to get on motherfucking YouTube. Check out Street Gospel, man, hear what the Reverend talking about. Yeah. Because I'm saying some sensible shit. I got bullet holes in my motherfucking body, too. Schoolyards tried to kill me in front of Johnny, shot me in my motherfucking neck, blew all my jewelry off. You follow me? But at the same time, I signed up for that type of activity because a motherfucker was doing the same thing to them. It was my turn, nigga. Just by the grace of God Almighty, nigga, I survived. I lived. And I say this, man, because I myself, as a black man here in America, from the Baldwin Village, notoriously known as a jungle, I would gladly stand next to you side by side in peace, in solidarity, instead of going to war with you, bro. And I hope motherfuckers that see this and hear my voice feel the same fucking way, man. Because you black, first of all, so that gives you an advantage off the rip. You black. Now, all black motherfuckers ain't cool and I want to be kumbaya and hanging out with a motherfucker, but I'm saying that I don't mean you no motherfucking harm or no disrespect simply because of the fact that you're a black man, woman, a child in this country that was brought here. Well, we wasn't, but our ancestors was brought here forcefully, in chains, enslaved, right here in America for 400 and some change. Years, I mean, yeah. Free labor like a motherfucker. You think the Civil War was fought about? Us? You tripping. We was fought over the economics, how much motherfucking money the southern states was getting, and they didn't want to share with the Union. So they went to squabbling up about it. And to make us get involved in it, like, man, if you motherfuckers want to be free, Congress gonna say that y'all free, man. Yeah. Emancipation Proclamation, okay, all that. Sign that, Abe. Honest Abe signed it, man. So a motherfucker can be free, man, to fight for the Union, man, so they can get them chips from them southern states, man. All that free motherfucking labor, motherfucker picking cotton, they beating the dog shit out of motherfucker, treating them like animals. Motherfucker just came to an end, man. Like, hey, man, we got to do something about that shit. Then the Jim Crow shit kicked in. You know, the civil rights, the human rights struggles and all that. I mean, just think about your fucking history, what we really actually here doing to each other, man, that we shouldn't be doing. We started the shit, we can change it. We can break the chain and start a whole new get down as far as like how we operate, how we move, how we influence in other cities and states, man, all across the United States. Because of what? We Los Angeles, California, the home of the hard part, the best that ever did it. Let's influence peace, baby. What? On the file. Big Real, man. Street Gospel, man. Holla at your boy, man. Comment, say something. You know, I know I ain't throwing the motherfucker feel like, man, peace need to be established, man. Let's work on this shit, bro. Together, as a team. Let's do it.